Torah, 5 minutes a day to finish a maimer in Likutei for that week, or at least the main point of a maimer. This maimer in Sefer Bamidbar, Pashas Chukas, Daf Samachalef Amudalad. The pasuk says, "Vayas Nochocsh Nechoshes, Moshe Rabbeinu made a snake made out of copper. Vayasimeyu alanes, he put it on a very high pole. Vehaya im Nochocsh Nechoshes es ish." If a person is bitten by a snake bit a person, vehibit and Nochocsh Nechoshes, and a person is looking up towards the copper snake, vachai, and the person will survive the bite. The Mishnah says, is that copper snake makes a person alive, or opposite way around? And it's explained in the Mishnah, Bizman sheYisrael mistaklim klapei malo, when the Yidden looking upwards, when the Jews looking upwards, the Mishabdin es libam lavim shebashamayim, and they subdue their hearts to the Father in heaven, they remember Hashem, and they are taking their hearts towards Hashem, then they're going to survive, and the person is alive. We have to understand, why do we need the copper snake to begin with? You could say, if a person was bitten by the snake, Moshe Rabbeinu should tell him, everybody look up and you'll be saved. They'll remember Hashem, and that's it. They'll be subdue the hearts of Hashem. And more, what's the concept of looking upwards altogether? It says regarding davening, when a person is davening to Hashem, his eyes should be downwards. He should be looking down. That the side thing should not sidetrack him. His heart should be facing Hashem. And therefore, why should a person look up? It would be better if Moshe Rabbeinu would tell them, think of a Eibishter, subdue your heart to Hashem. Why do you need to look up? In order to understand that, first of all, we have to understand the concept of the neshama come to this world. Because the main purpose of the neshama come to this world is to connect to Hashem with Ava v'yira, love and fear to Hashem. And the main part that we connect to Hashem is in time of davening. That the words are closer to a person's understanding. But for sure, before the neshama came to this world, and after the neshama is living this world, is connecting much greater love and fear to Hashem. Why? Because when a person is in this world, he does not have the ability to serve Hashem properly. And even more than that, the physical body pulls the neshama to have pleasures from the physical world. And even though the neshama does not want it wants to go to his source, close to Hashem. He wants to have pleasure in Hashem. And he wants only to cling to Hashem. But nevertheless, since it's in this physical body, the body forces it and pulls it down, that he should have enjoyment and desire to this physical world. The Torah explains that a person that does not turn bitterness into sweet does not have a share in this world at all. In other words, a person coming to Elam Abba, the way he has a share to the world to come is by turning bitterness into sweet. Because this is the whole purpose why a person was created. For this purpose, to turn bitterness into sweet, as we'll explain in great length. In the first Beis Hamikdash, they didn't daven at all. Of course, if a person needed something, he would ask Hashem, but they didn't have the concept of davening. And second Beis Hamikdash, Nochocsh Nechoshes made a short davening. So what was the main thing, the way to serve Hashem, is by taking bitterness and turning it into sweetness. That was the main Avodas Hashem that they had. So what is our davening? And the concept is that the dinim nimtakin b'shosham. The dinim, the stringencies and difficulties, are going to be sweetened in the source. The ine kol rois v'dinim rachmon litzlan shenisavu be'elam shosho u'mekira mechayesem utev. All the negative things and judgment, God forbid, that happens in this world, the source that to make him exist and coming is actually good. We'll explain to Mitzvah Hashem tomorrow.